Since the dawn of time, humans have feared, questioned, and pondered death. Is it the ultimate end, or could it simply be a transformation, one phase of existence shifting into another? Today, we explore ancient wisdom, scientific theories, and personal experiences. Personal experiences that suggest death might not be the end, but rather, a doorway to something greater. Perhaps the end is just another beginning. When we think of death, we often associate it with finality, a disappearance, a void. But if we look at nature, we see a different pattern. A leaf falls in autumn, yet it doesn't die in the way we think. Instead, it decomposes, enriching the soil and fueling new life. Water evaporates, but it doesn't cease to exist. It transforms into vapor, later becoming rain. What if the same principle applies to us? Perhaps, like the leaf and the water, we too are part of something greater, always changing, but never truly gone. According to science, energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed. Everything we are, from our cells to our consciousness, is composed of energy. When our bodies stop functioning, does our energy simply vanish? Or does it take on a new form, beyond what we can currently comprehend? The cycle of energy continues, shaping the universe in ways we are only beginning to understand. Thousands of people who have had near-death experiences describe eerily similar encounters. Leaving their bodies, seeing themselves from above. Entering tunnels of light, drawn towards something beyond. Meeting deceased loved ones and feeling an overwhelming sense of peace. Many describe a choice: return to life or continue forward into the unknown. Are these experiences merely hallucinations of a dying brain, or are they glimpses of a transition into another state of being? Science continues to study near-death experiences, but the mystery remains. What do you believe? Reincarnation is a concept that spans across many cultures. From Hinduism to ancient Egyptian beliefs, the idea of rebirth has endured for millennia. But what's truly fascinating are the thousands of cases of children recalling past lives with details that seem impossible to explain. Some remember names, locations, even events from a life they never lived, at least, not in this lifetime. Are these coincidences, or is consciousness something that simply moves from one body to another? Is reincarnation real, or is it simply the mind's way of weaving stories? The mystery remains. Most scientists believe that consciousness arises from the brain. Neuroscience suggests that our thoughts, emotions, and awareness stem from the brain's intricate network of neurons. But what if consciousness is something more? Some researchers suggest consciousness might be fundamental, existing independently of our physical bodies. Much like a radio signal exists apart from the radio that receives it. If this is true, then perhaps death is merely the loss of the receiver, while the signal continues on elsewhere. The nature of consciousness is still one of the greatest mysteries we have yet to solve. Spiritual traditions across the world have long suggested that death is not the end but a transition. Buddhists believe in the cycle of rebirth. Many indigenous cultures see death as a return to the spirit world. Even modern-day quantum physicists discuss the possibility of parallel dimensions. Could all these perspectives hold a piece of the truth? Perhaps the truth is greater than we can imagine. What if we stopped fearing death and instead embraced it as a natural transition? Just like a caterpillar doesn't die, but transforms into a butterfly. Maybe our fear isn't about death itself but about the unknown. Yet, everything unknown once seemed impossible, until we discovered the truth. Perhaps death is not an end, but a new beginning. So, do we truly die, or do we just become something else? The answer remains one of the greatest mysteries of existence. But one thing is certain: nothing in this universe ever truly disappears. It only changes. What do you believe? Share your thoughts in the comments. Stay curious, stay open, and remember, the journey never truly ends.